take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. That was a banger.
And that's us from Two Mugs and a Guitar. Sláinte!
Two mugs listening along, reviewing music and song and other stuff.
Sláinte!
Hello and welcome to Two Mugs and a Guitar with myself, Jarvis.
And me, Dary. How are we?
How are we?
Welcome back to the Spillover, baby.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
The rebrand hasn't started just yet, but we're on course to get it sorted. I've had some suggestions in the Discord, and if you don't know, we have a Discord, so go over there and join the Discord if you want.
Yeah, join along.
Yeah, we've got a fun episode again this week.
Woo!
I think
more fun.
I want to point out the fact that the videos that we're doing on this are popping off on TikTok.
Yeah.
We have a video up there recently about a song that ruins a 10 out of 10 album, and yeah, I got a lot of hate.
Dary had a hot take.
Yeah, I had a hot take. Obviously, Fit or Happier for me was the worst.
Told you.
Worst song on OK Computer. But like, listen, like it's subjective, and I just don't like the sound of it. Mm-hmm. I think if they could have done something else with it, mm-hmm. I would have appreciated it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But then I understand, like,
it works.
Yeah,
with the album.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's not even that it works with the album. It just doesn't sound great to me. Mm-hmm. And I'd appreciate it because I love the songs that are on the album if they went in a different direction with it.
Okay.
The same concept and the same like use of it, but just differently.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, yeah, that's popped off. So yeah, go over and follow the TikTok and go over and look at the comment sections over there because I got grilled.
Yeah, you did.
There's a few massive L's on that as well.
Yeah,
Someone said that, what was it? It's a Fire on Dummy is the worst song.
No. They said it wasn't that because we said It's a Fire.
Oh, yeah.
It was you get nothing.
Yeah, something sweet. What's it?
Something sweet. Yeah, it could be sweet.
It could be sweet.
Yeah. They said that was the worst song on Dummy. I was like, what are you on about?
Bit of an L.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
What is going on there?
But yeah, no, listen, I want to ask you, Jarvis, what have you been diving into this week?
As in terms of
music,
albums?
Yeah.
I've actually been listening to Black Midi.
Oh, really?
This last week, yeah. I've been going back to Hellfire. I feel like we should do it again now that we're doing it properly, and I'm sure you don't remember the record that much anyway.
Not really.
Also, we're called to do Cavalcade and Schlagenheim, which would be definitely part of the Break Dary project. And also, I've been listening to some Fiona Apple.
Oh.
And I was listening to, this is a bit of an underground one, but I was actually listening to this artist on the way here, which is K Tempest, who is a spoken word artist, rapper, but it's more spoken word.
Okay.
And they have an awesome album called Let Them Eat Chaos.
Okay.
Which is a sick concept album about 7 people on this street in London, and they're all awake at 4:18 a.m. for a different reason. And
that sounds cool. It sounds like a movie.
It's really cool. I'd love to do it on this channel. It's just I don't know if it will get that much views because it's super underground.
Maybe in the near future when we're hitting a certain subscribership, and we'll see.
Yeah. But it is a great album. If you haven't listened to it, and you like your rap and your spoken word and stuff, well worth listening to. K Tempest, Let Them Eat Chaos.
Yeah. Go and check it out. I'm actually I'd like to check it out, but again, we've had this discussion already.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You want to wait, savor it. Yeah.
I've been listening to Sufjan Stevens, Illinois.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm doing a respill. You'll be happy to know, Aliona. But I'll be doing a respill soon, and I just wanted to go back on it and listen to it again. And I've listened to it probably twice now.
Okay.
Which is crazy for me because it's such a long album.
Yeah.
But when I find, like, I'm not going to try and give too much away, but when I found when I wasn't putting a time frame on it, I inevitably enjoyed it more.
Yeah. I think it's a great album as well for travel. Like, did you listen to it when you were driving?
Yeah.
It's very good for that. Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. So, well, I'm not going to say brilliant because I'll give my opinions on the respill. But
not even telling me.
No, I'm not going to because
it's a 10.
I won't go that far. I can enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
A little bit more than I did initially because I put a time frame on it.
Well, I've been listening to MGMT a lot recently as well.
Oh yeah.
I listened to that album about maybe 4 or 5 times now.
Much better.
There's some stinkers on the album, 100%.
Yeah, you mentioned that,
but there's some great songs in the album that we didn't give justice in the review. So yeah,
I'll go back to it as well. I think there's the respills are something we've dived on, so we haven't done them in a while, and I think they are fun. Especially for the content of the people who like for albums that we've done, and obviously you can agree with me on this in the comment section, but like the ones we gave some shade to that we haven't listened to again. For the people that have already followed us because of them albums, we should probably do them soon.
The thing is as well is that like sometimes with albums they do need a listen or two to kind of fully kind of get the hand off, you know what I mean? Like, so sometimes even though doing a reaction review is obviously a lot of fun, a lot of the times it's not the full picture, because sometimes you need to come back to an album and let it grow with you and like kind of like live in it for a bit before you can actually fully appreciate it for what it is. So yeah, I think the respills are good for that reason, to be fair.
Yeah, I do. Do you know what? They're fun for us as well. I think for me to record one because
I'm not there.
Yeah, but no. I think for me, because how do I word this? It's easier for me to give my own opinion after a second listen.
Yeah.
Because the first listen, something could knock me, and I'm like, I'm gone. You've lost me completely. And for Sufjan and Stevens, that was the case. Like I took a look at how long we had left of the album. Even given the fact that the songs were only probably about 2.5 minutes long, there were still about 17 songs left after listening to 17.
And a lot of them were intervals, and you just didn't take that into account.
Yeah. But going back onto it now, I'm looking forward to do a respill. I'll give my opinions on it again. There's things that haven't changed, and there's some things that have changed. But we'll get onto it. We'll find out. At this point, I'd like to say like and subscribe. Do follow along. Join the channel if you haven't already. I know most people that watch this have already joined us, and thank you very much for that. But do like, share, and just share it with your friends and let them know who we are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, I have got some good conversations to have with Jarvis. I want to find out a few things. Join us in the comment section on this as well. We want to know what your opinions are. But which band do you think will still be listened to in 100 years?
Which band do I think we'll still be listening to in 100 years?
See, I was thinking of longevity in this question. So basically, is it a band that have been listened to for the last 20 that are going to be continued to listen to?
I'll give you a very, very confident answer, but they're not a band. Okay.
Oh, well, that's not. It defeats the purpose of the question. Well, I mean, musician band. If it's something in that.
Chopin. Classical.
Yeah.
Classical will still live. I mean, it's survived for like, what, 500, 600, 700 years. It's going to survive for another 100 years.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, so that's one. In terms of a band, though, like an actual band, Beatles, I think will still stay relevant for another 100 years.
I don't know 100 years.
I think,
long.
yeah. I think they will.
I think they could be forgotten in 100 years.
No, I don't think they will. I think they've got longevity. I think they've got a massive discography. And I think because they were essentially what would you even say, like the first point of the basis of our modern music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it'd be like saying, Jesus won't be remembered about as a Christian. It's he will, because he started the Christian movement. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like, he will always be remembered because he's part of that movement and he started it. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Beatles will be remembered for that reason.
I suppose I do agree with you. I mean, 100 years is a long time to have.
Like, even not necessarily listened to, right? But they will always be remembered. There'll be a Beatles museum always. You know.
Which band will still be listened to, though, is the question. So that confused me a little bit.
Go on then, Radiohead.
I think modern aside, no, but like again, I don't disagree with that. But at the same time, I think if there's someone that's still alive in 100 years that likes Radiohead, they'll listen to them.
Yeah.
Which is very unlikely.
Yeah, it's very likely. What are you on about?
Okay. But I genuinely think Geese.
Go. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I do. And that's just in modern terms, Geese could be a band that will be listened to in 100 years.
We were actually just listening to Geese, weren't we?
Yeah. We were getting killed.
Yeah, we were getting killed.
But I do think that in that kind of, like, the way the movement of music is going, it's all kind of genre blending. And the genre blending scenarios that I find now at the moment, like, when they do it well, it's done very well. But when they do it bad, it's like, don't. But if you're genre blending, then one genre becomes a full, just the epicenter of music nearly. Because you're going to turn, like, you can see in genres in recent years where it's pop rock, where there was just rock and roll back in the day. Now there's pop rock, there's punk pop, or pop punk. Then you've got like all this kind of like
post-punk, post-rock and
indie rock.
Yeah, indie
rock.
There's
different dynamics. I think that's all just going to blend into one at some point.
Rock. At one point, it's just going to go back to rock.
Yeah, it'll just be but it'll just be classified as like psycho rock or something like that, or something like, no, obviously it's not going to sound like that, it's stupid, but anyway.
Yeah.
But I do believe that Geese will be one of the top 100 bands in 100 years.
All right.
Yeah, genuinely.
Big claims. I
don't think it's a big claim.
Cameron Winters, he loves you.
I think because they're like they're so new to the scene as
well. They're very diverse as well.
Yeah, 100%.
But you see, that's the thing though. How do you reconcile that idea and kind of think of that in terms and be like, yeah, that's definitely going to happen? Because for me, on my side, I've got the Beatles, and it's like they've proved that they have their longevity. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they've proved that they've had their impact on the industry.
Well, I think the impact that Geese have had, and even on celebrities, like you don't really hear celebrities talk about much musicians. Mm-hmm. I don't personally, anyway. But in the last couple of months, I've seen interviews with different celebrities who all talk about Radiohead, which is one. They'll talk about
the Beatles.
100%. Yeah. But they're all talking about Geese.
Yeah, okay.
They're all talking about Geese. Everyone's talking about Geese at the minute. And I think if you've got that kind of...
They're a new hot bird on the scene.
Yeah, but if you've got that new kind of output where you're already being suggested by celebrities who people will just listen to regardless if they're good or bad. Like, you could put on the Teletubbies and listen to something and a celebrity will go, oh, that's a great song, and someone would be like, that is unbelievable. Shut up.
Yeah.
But I do think Geese, 100 years, they're going to be cracking.
I think classical music is still going to be cracking.
Yeah, I agree with you in that sense, though. I do agree, because that's timeless, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my opinion on that anyway. You're sticking with the Beatles?
The Beatles, Radiohead, classical music.
Radiohead, yeah.
Chopin.
I don't know. I'd like to think Radiohead, but like it depends on what way genres go.
I think they'll still stay relevant in 100 years.
Got a little one that you got confused. I gave Jarvis a little tester with his question just to see what his little mind would do.
What was it again?
Lyrics don't matter as much as tone.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Because I got
straight in.
Dary brought that all to me, and at first I was like, yeah, they do. But then I was like, hang on a second, because lyrics can sometimes be quite ambiguous and abstract. You know what I mean? And so for that sense, they would be more tone based than actual lyrics. You know what I mean? So. Lots of artists like Bjork, for example, very abstract lyrically. Although, to be fair, if you do dig into what she's saying, a lot of the times there is a meaning behind it. But if you don't know the meaning, then it's very abstract, you know? And then also Neutral Milk Hotel, for example.
Even most recent listens of like Geordie Greep, The New Sound, and who else were we listening to recently? And I was like, that's just so abstract. Black Midi, essentially, sometimes they can be. Well, I think it's the same concept. But for me, obviously, like I don't... Because my mind is so simplistic, I look for the simplistic.
You were going to say simple.
No, it is, and not in like a derogatory way, but like in a. I look for the simple things in life, and I look for the simple ideas and the simple formulas for everything. But lyrics, when they're too abstract and out there, I'm kind of like, it's lost on me because I don't think that way.
But that would be more tone based then, wouldn't it? Because that's the problem that you with your question. It's like, do lyrics matter more than tone? Sometimes lyrics are tone. You know what I mean?
But like, that's if you overanalyze, Jarvis. Just simplify it for yourself. Okay. Lyrics are lyrics. They're words on a sheet that are sang or spoke. Tone is the delivery.
Tone matters more.
Tone matters more to me as well.
Okay.
We didn't have to cut that off so quickly.
Yeah. Well, you asked me to think of it simply.
Yeah, but
I was taking a leaf out of your book, your simple book.
You analysed it, missed me. You missed. But you analyse it, whereas I just want an answer.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I like to think deeply about things, Dary. I'm sorry.
What do you think is more important? album artwork or a music video?
Album artwork.
I see this for me now, the way things are at the minute, because the vinyl's back and because people are going to record stores a lot more again, and like YouTube's important, music videos are there, but do you really go to a music video, or would you go to Spotify?
I mean, I like music videos actually quite a lot. I think they're very cool, and I think they bring an extra element to a song, but the reason why I would pick album art over music videos, because music videos can be anything. Like literally anything. They don't necessarily have to even be about the song. They just need to be attractive to watch. Whereas the album art for me is going to have to say something about the album. You know what I mean? Like more often than not, even if it's something subtle, like we're talking about Igor being pink and stuff, and that's like, oh, that's kind of romantic, kind of romantic colour. Like the album cover has to give something about the album, okay? Even if it's just a vibe or whatever, it has to. Whereas the song doesn't, the music video doesn't. Like, take Paranoid Android, for example. The music video is just a cartoon guy walking through a city. He goes into a bar, someone gets the boobs out,
Oh, nice.
Someone gets cut up by mermaids, a banker gets cut up by mermaids. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just cool to watch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean anything to the album. And you can find all sorts of music videos just like that. The only real band that I can think of at the top of my head where music videos would mean more than the album art would potentially be like Gorillaz, for example, because of course they actually have
cartoony.
They actually have a story in their album, in their actual songs. But other than that, music videos can mean anything.
I look at it in the same, like, the way social media is going, it's so important to have a social media, like, repertoire, essentially. Yeah, but you have to have a presence. But, like, a lot of the people that are on social media now, and again, I'll go back to the Ireland scene because that's where we are, I find that, like, it's very mediocre. Like, all they want to do is put themselves in the camera like this and then have their song in the background and be like, oh, well, you should be following me. Why are you not following me? This is my new song, la la la. If they put more effort into a music video and just like make a music video for your song instead of putting you on camera, then absolutely your song will blow up a lot more. But you're not making a music video. You're walking around the field singing your song.
That's a different question, though, isn't it? It's the one that you proposed.
No, because I'm saying in that sense, then the music video to me is more important. In regards to blowing up and making yourself seen, you need a music video, I think. But if you're already seen as a musician, your album work is more important. That's my opinion, because you're not like, again, look, you could go into a record store and someone could pick up your record because your album artwork is amazing.
Yeah,
and that's fair enough. And and I agree. I do think the album artwork for musicians now are more important because of if they've already got a discography and they're already known to the world as some of the best musicians or artists in the world. But if you're starting off as a musician, you have to post content and you have to put it on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and you have to be putting an effort in. If you're not putting the effort in, then you're just taking the piss. There's no point.
I think if the question was more so, what is more important to new outcoming artists, their album artwork or videos? Absolutely videos, right? But
there's two angles, so you can look at it from both angles. Like, the angle is that, like, my opinion is that if you're a grown artist, if you're already an artist that's already made it in the scene and you're already blowing up, like, you don't need to ever make a music video because your music does all the talking. So in that sense, I don't think it's very important at all. Like, it's important to have your fan base watching your music videos and probably making content and money off it.
Yeah.
But is it as important as your artwork? Because that's exactly what people are subjecting.
What I want to highlight, though, is you've said a word a few times, right? Okay, and the word you've used is important, right? Okay. Now, the reason why I would go to album artwork is because it is more important about the album and the songs in general. Even though a music video is good and it obviously brings you more attention because people are more inclined to watch music with a video, okay, I would say as a whole the album artwork is more important because it tells more of the story of what the album is, right? And a lot of the times album artwork for me is quite important. Like, I do, in a certain sense, judge a book by its cover. Like, you know, there's some albums that I listen to and I hate the cover, and I'm like, I wish the cover was better. In fact, I only spoke about Fiona Apple earlier. Her album artwork for Fetch the Bolt Cutters is terrible. It's awful artwork. Like, if I saw that without being recommended to it before, I would never listen to it. I'd have just seen it and gone, no, not a chance. Even we're doing the Beach Boys' Pet Sound soon. I think the artwork on that album is shite.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that.
It's so bad. But obviously, it's kind of weird because I feel like I'm talking against myself now in a way. But like, to me, the reason why it's more important is because the video doesn't necessarily have to connect with the album at all, and a lot of the times it doesn't. A lot of the times, I mean, I'm thinking now about Arctic Monkeys, Fluorescent Adolescent. It's just a bunch of clowns driving around and beating each other up. It's got nothing to do with the album. It's got nothing to do with the actual song itself.
The song is called what?
Fluorescent Adolescent.
Yeah.
It's about a girl who keeps getting fucked around by boys.
Yeah. But like
it's got nothing to do with clowns.
the thing we see that, like, on both of our sides, because me and you are going to be upcoming musicians. Hopefully, with the Plays of God, we'll be able to kind of get our stuff sorted and be able to push with music.
But what would be more important for you then in that case?
Music video.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. And I think you're the same, because you have to think about it. Like, if we put our album art on a picture, or like if you're putting it on your social media, it's getting scrolled past, regardless to what way you want to look at it. But if you're putting up a video content and it's phenomenally well done, and you've got really put so much effort into it,
we thought about a good video, to be fair, before, didn't we? In that,
but that's more important to me, because I know for a fact that if we put our video on YouTube or TikTok, then it's going to be watched more times than if you put up your album art on your Instagram account. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's, to me, upcoming artists need to be looking at video form and really need to be putting some effort into it, not just you going.
You spoke about this a few times. You must be seeing a lot of those on like Spotify and not on Spotify, like TikTok and stuff. Do you see a lot of like new artists saying, "Please listen to me"?
It's the most infuriating thing I've ever seen in my life. I fucking hate it, and I don't know. Like, I don't,
because I don't see any of that.
The problem I have with them is it's just so fucking
cringe.
Yeah, but they're not putting the effort in. They're like, what am I doing here? Like, I'm trying my best to make famous, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Put out a music video. Put more fucking... Do something. Do more. Don't just sit there and whinge into a camera because you've only got 400 views in your TikTok. That's your fault. Like, our TikTok's shit, but like, we're starting to put a bit more effort into it.
I was actually making a music video last year. I didn't actually finish it, but it was actually quite good.
Standard.
It was actually quite good. It was a little cartoon ghost. I was animating it myself. It was a cartoon ghost, and he like goes up to this rope, and there's this rope hanging down. And don't worry, it doesn't get dark. And there's these two birds that fly down to him. It's like, "What you doing, Mr. Ghosty?" And then the ghost starts climbing up the rope, and the bird's like, "Oh no, we've got another one again." And as the ghost climbs up, there's like a storm, and like it blows him back down, and the birds save him and stuff. It was quite good actually. I never finished it though, but it was a good animation. I showed it to a couple of people, and they were like, "You should finish that," but I was like,
"You should finish that." Maybe when we're doing this full time, hopefully.
Yeah.
But no, that's a good conversation, I think, because there's two ways to look at it, and I'm going to go back onto this because I just want to say this. If there's any Irish musicians that are listening to this podcast, which I hope yous are, please put more effort in, because I'm not going to sit there. I don't like them videos.
Yeah,
like I do a music podcast, and it'd be a lovely place to showcase their abilities.
Yeah.
And I can't do that because I'm sitting there going, this is absolutely the worst form of content that you could possibly post, because you're not putting effort in, you're complaining to a camera, and you're expecting more.
I don't see it with artists, but I do see it with YouTube. Like, so whenever I go through YouTube Shorts, sometimes there'll be like a video of like a kid playing Minecraft or something. It'll be like, "Why do I not have 100,000 followers? Like this content to give me 100,000 followers." And I'm like, no, mate, like, you're being a beg.
There's TikTok accounts there that are just basically
beg accounts.
Yeah, but no, like what they do is like, it's a trend where everyone hops on the same trend, and you follow me, I'll follow you, you follow them, and like
follow for a follow. But then it's not real.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
not real.
There's people there that's got like 10,000 followers on Instagram or TikTok. And it's all because they don't, like, it's just, what do they think is going to come? You have 10,000 followers, and then you put out one video and nobody likes it because it's shit. Anyway,
what's your next question?
Stop being begs. Let us know in the comment section what you think of that conversation.
Do you like begs?
Give us an idea. No, but genuinely, like, if you're watching someone,
please like and subscribe. We should be the top YouTube subscribers count.
This is shit.
We should be the top reviewers on YouTube.
We've sat on this couch about 104 times, I'd say.
Why haven't we got 2,500 subscribers yet? Please like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, 2,500 subscribers. What are we doing again?
We're doing Godspeed You, Black Emperor, Lift Your Skinny Fists to Heaven.
2,500. Get us there.
Yeah.
Anyway. Again, just put in the comment section what you think of those questions. Give us an idea of your opinions.
Is it more important for the video or album artwork?
Yeah, I new musicians video discographies that are already born and bred music art, in my opinion. But anyway, moving on. And we're doing Shuffle Wars today.
Oh, Shuffle Wars. Jesus, I have to bring up Spotify. Right, okay.
Oh, God. God help you. Your laptop's right in front of you.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Holy fucking complaining. Bloody hell. First world problems. Jarvis complains about bending over.
Oh, come on, mate.
Oh, yeah, you bend over, you want.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Maybe, Maybe Not by Kate Miller.
Don't know that song.
There you go. It's quite good, actually.
Mine is Have a Nice Life, I Don't Love.
Oh, that's Deaf Consciousness.
Deaf Consciousness, yeah.
That is a good song, to be fair.
I win.
Do you?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Have a Nice Life, Death Consciousness.
Yeah, sure, you can win. You can take that one. Although I think that's a good song, to be fair. Kate Miller. I haven't listened to her for a long time. It's a good album. Neophyte is the album. Yeah. Right, okay. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Damon Albarn's original album, Lonely Press Play. It's a good song, actually. Boop, boop.
Sounds very Radiohead-esque.
It's quite experimental, this album. It's good, though.
Gives me dummy.
Yeah.
Sort of chains.
Yeah, trip hoppy. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Good album, actually.
Mine is Too Real by Fontaines DC.
Is that off their first album?
Yeah, it's Doggerel.
Yeah, no, I would like Damon Albarn.
I'll give you it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you it. That's all right. 1 for 1.
Yeah, grand. I think that album's not very good to be honest. Right, okay. My next one is 3, 2, 1.
I don't mind Doggerel. I like Doggerel.
Yeah, Skinty Fear and Romance is so much better. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's literally just talking about K Tempest.
Oh, no way.
This is Grubby from K Tempest.
Is this it the whole way through?
No, it becomes this.
Oh. Yeah, man. I mean, I think we need to start doing some grime as well. I like that.
I like that.
No, but I don't mind UK rap. I think it's actually quite good, to be fair.
So that is Grubby by K Tempest, and it's a great song actually. So yeah, I was actually, funny enough, I was literally.
That sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, it's a great album. It's very underground.
Mine is Don't Follow Alice in Chains. I mean, I'm not going with that.
You're not going with what?
That girl you picked.
You're going with K Tempest, yeah?
No way.
Oh,
I go. He will.
That's a good song, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
I prefer K Tempest, but I'll give it you.
Fuck off.
I do.
Yeah, okay, give it to me then.
I will give it to you.
Fucking give it to me, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'd like to do that album though, K Tempest.
We will, absolutely.
I think that's a good album.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Right, that's nice. Lads, we're going to be starting Buy Me a Coffee soon. So if you actually do want to kind of support the channel, you can do. It's entirely up to yourselves. We're not going to push anybody, but we have started it because me and Jarvis wanted to do this full time. And
yeah,
it's really something that we're passionate about, and it's a passion project since nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Me and Jarvis have been passionate about each other. We love each other. And
romantically.
But no, genuinely, if you do want to support the channel, you can do. We're going to be starting a Buy Me a Coffee soon. 2 mugs and a guitar, buy me a coffee, please.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to yourselves. Look, we're not expecting anything or much from you, which is kind of the way we want to be, is that vibe. But look, we said we do it just because it gets us a little bit closer to the goal. Mm-hmm. And the goal is to put more money into this podcast to be able to do it full time. Yeah. So yeah, like and subscribe, share the video, and yeah, let's go from there.
And if you want to chuck us a $5, go ahead.
Or a tenner.
Like or 20 quid, why not?
We seen that you can put in €1,000.
You can even set it monthly. Don't do that. That's too much money.
Yeah, no, definitely don't do that unless you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, we're gonna hop on to the music news now and have a quick conversation around that. All right?
Yeah, brill.
Welcome to the music news. The news you can't refuse at
the
music news. Thanks, Jarvis. Billie Eilish calls on billionaires to support people in need. No hate. Give your money away. I really enjoy her for this. This is brilliant. Mm-hmm. She makes about 50 million. Her net worth's about 50 million, and she's given 11.5 million away.
That's good.
Now I don't know where it's all going, but she's donated across multiple organisations, and it was an award ceremony for the Wall Street Journal magazine, I think it was.
So she made a big show of it, basically.
Yeah, she did. She came on stage and she was like, "No hate, but give your money away. What are you doing? Like you're like Mark Zuckerberg's worth 225 billion."
Yeah.
And she's worth 50 million. She gives 11.5 million away, and she won't see that out of her pocket. Like she absolutely has more money to live with, and I commend her for it. But like, it's fair to say that Billie Eilish does well for herself. The 23-year-old musician is currently in the final 3-week stretch of the He Hit Me Hard and Soft tour. It's just commendable.
Isn't it?
She was accepting the award, and there was a room of affluent figures.
Okay.
Including Mark Zuckerberg, who has a net worth of $25 billion. Eilish wondered out loud about why people have the resources to help others, but fail to do so.
Yeah.
Now, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like if you're worth 25 billion, I wouldn't mind giving a couple of million to charity.
But like if you were 25 billion, like he could give 100 billion to somebody and still have 125 billion.
Well, he wouldn't because he has 25 billion, right?
Yeah, no, 225 billion.
Oh shit! Yeah, oh, of course. Well, the thing is as well is that like I heard a thing about, I don't know if it was actually Mark Zuckerberg, but it was, I think it might have been Bill Gates actually. Right. So someone was saying about Bill Gates is that if he walked around carrying a wad of £50,000 in his pocket and he dropped it on the floor, by the time he leant down to pick it up, he would have earned that money anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and for people like us, like we're not well off. We don't have very much money. Mm-hmm. We struggle at times, and we're saving for houses. Mm-hmm. And then there's people like that have 225 billion that could give everybody in the world $1 billion each. And
well, not $1 billion.
No,
you won't be able to give $1 billion each.
Well, look, it's
225 people.
If you,
just saying.
Yeah, bad math.
Give everyone $1,000.
Yeah,
easy.
no, but but you could you could help a lot of the unfortunate out.
Yeah.
And it'd be nothing off you.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I had a conversation the other day about I think it was David Bowie. I can't remember who it was, but he, before he died, did everything behind the scenes. Didn't tell anybody he was doing anything until he passed away, and then everyone found out.
Yeah.
That he was doing a massive amount of work for charity and homeless figures. And
that's the best way to do it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love it when you hear stuff about that, when, like, you find out people have been given away to charity and they don't say anything about it. Like,
I'd like to think that someone like Mark Zuckerberg will come out and say, look, I'm after doing this because I know it's the right thing to do, because he's worth that much money. But for someone to do little pieces, like, do you know what I mean? Do your charity work if you can. Mm-hmm. That makes more sense to me than, like, if someone was like 225 billion is just like
an obscene amount of money.
It's nearly how much the fucking world's worth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
It is a stupid amount of money.
Anyway, I'll put that across to you now. You have a few little takes for us here.
So a little bit more of a funnier one. Liam Gallagher calls out massive cunt who launched Flair at Oasis Melbourne show. He said, "You will get yours, trust me." So he says here, has hit out at the seriously fucked up person who launched a flare into the crowd at Oasis Melbourne show last night. To be fair, he has a way with words, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Liam Gallagher. But yeah,
very abstract.
Yeah, exactly. You almost can't figure out what he's saying. The incident occurred during Champagne Supernova, the final song of the night, when 2 red flares were seen flying into the floor section.
Not a bad fucking song to be doing it to.
Yeah, Champagne Supernova.
Up yours, Liam.
Flying into the floor section of the sold-out stadium with no injuries reported. So luckily no one was hurt.
Thank God.
Liam had initially responded to the flare by saying, "Naughty, naughty, naughty." What the fuck? Oh. Naughty, 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 with a more expletive-laden response following on social media later, which I'm guessing is when he called him a cunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
to be fair, deservedly so.
He could have really hurt some people. The tweet is actually right here. I'm actually looking at the tweet right now. It says this is what it says. To the massive cunt, in capitals, who launched that flare into the crowd last night at the gig in Melbourne, you are one seriously fucked up individual and you will get yours, trust me. To be fair, they could have been hurt. Some people could have been hurt.
Like,
so,
I mean, it's an idiotic thing to do, but
absolutely.
It's funny to see the reaction.
Yeah. I mean, it has flared up, hasn't it?
Yeah. Way!
Lily Allen announces first tour in 7 years with 2026 West End Girl UK shows. The tour will see Allen play her acclaimed new album in full. And to be fair, I've heard good things about this album.
I have as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying to you off camera there that there's I seen comments saying I wouldn't like to be Lily Allen's ex-partner. Now, I haven't listened to the album yet, so we've yet to hear what it's like, but I think it's going to be good. I think we should do it.
I've heard great. To be fair, I actually quite like Lily Allen. I think she's good. I think she's a good songwriter. So, and I quite like her voice as well. So I'd be happy to listen to some new stuff by her. So yeah, we should definitely get into it. But yeah, I've heard her album is basically her slating her ex, which is the actor from Stranger Things, Hopper.
I don't know Stranger Things. I've never watched it.
Never watched.
No.
You don't listen to any music.
I do now.
Yeah, you do now.
I have for the last 2 years.
Never watched Stranger Things. Everyone's watched Stranger Things.
No, never watched it.
Jesus.
I've watched, no, don't get me wrong, I've watched parts of it, but I've never watched the series.
It's good, you should watch it.
Yeah, I might do.
Yeah. But yeah, he won't.
No.
Bon Jovi responds to rumours of upcoming stadium shows being farewell tour. And do you know what I thought when I first read that? I hope so. But yeah, so I read a little bit of the article. It seems as though he had to have surgery last year on his vocal cords, so he looks like he's struggling to sing at the moment. But he seems to want to obviously keep things going on. So he said here, I've had enough of all of it, positive, but I would like to feel that joy and the resonance, even if it were only one last time. I don't think this is anywhere near a farewell tour or anything like that, but if it were, you could trust that these few shows that I've announced are going to be joy-filled, because this gratitude, humility, opportunity to go out there and do it again is all heartfelt.
I always loved John Bon Jovi, man.
Have you really?
I
think he's a nice guy. His music.
Are they playing soon in Ireland?
I don't know if they're playing in Ireland.
I think Bon Jovi is...
New York, Dublin.
Yeah. So
August
one of the
the
girls,
30th.
there was a woman at work that got tickets and she was like, I'm living on a prayer after she got them. It was so funny.
God.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer, take my hand, I'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. There's a banger.
And that's us from Two Mugs and a Guitar. Sláinte! Right, guys, that is us, actually.
Yeah, that is us. We're done.
We're done. We'll leave it at that. Nice ending to the video.
Yeah.
Go on, Bon Jovi. Lads, thanks a million for joining us today again here at the Spillover. Hopefully by next week it will be rebranded, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, join us on Discord and follow on TikTok and all that jazz.
Yeah, go on to the social medias, because we're having a great time over there.
Yeah.
It's been kicking off.
It has been.
41 followers.
A lot of people rowing at Dary.
Yeah.
So if you want to join in
Understandably.
the row, you can do. Right, see you later, guys. Sláinte. Bye-bye.
Sláinte.